Hello everyone, Michael here, and welcome back to another video. And today is going to be a rather special video because I'm right now standing in front of my new building studio, aka my building room, my new building studio, whatever you want to call it. And there is a very cool project, more like a display, like a city display, only something a little bit different. Something that's never been done before. And I'm gonna be unveiling it in today's video. So we're gonna go ahead in and I'll unveil the project. Now we're inside, and here it is. Now, it's not really much at the moment, but there's a lot more to come. I will say that. So if you don't know what this is right here, then this is Area 52, more commonly known as the SCP Foundation. Now, I'm sure we all know what the SCP Foundation is by now, but just in case some of you guys don't know what the SCP Foundation is, its purpose is to secure, contain, and protect. And SCPs are very strange creatures, and there's 5,999 of them, and they use this place to contain them all. And it's kind of in a deserty area, so that's what I'm trying to recreate here. So let's get straight into this update, because we'll make like a whole series of updates on this thing while it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So let's get straight into this. So it's not much at the moment, but it will be a lot very soon. So the SCP Foundation is kind of centered in a Nevada desert kind of place, kind of like Area 51, but I like to call it Area 52, but it's more commonly known as the SCP Foundation. So in this update, we're gonna cover pretty much everything that's here so far, but there will be more coming out like over in that direction, like the actual foundation itself. Right here is just kind of the nature, dead, kind of deserty place outside the facility. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff inside the facility, including all the SCP containments. But so let's get straight into this. So just it's really hard to move the camera around. So here is the road that will lead to the foundation itself. It's a start. I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm getting that very old pavement texture in it. Just messing around with a couple of colors, and I really don't know why that says Edward there. Probably swap it out for a different piece. Yeah, once I find one of those, what are those called? I think they're, let me just, 6x3 pieces? Flat tiles? No, it's 1x6. 1x6 flat gray tile. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Not 6x3. Who am I? What kind of a Lego expert am I? But it's a start. It's 10 wide, so it can fit. It can really only fit 6 wide cars. I've tested it out on 8 wide, like this one, and as you can see, it does kind of work. You know what? Oh yeah, I think we've discovered something, guys. It does actually work with 8 wide cars. So it works with both 6 wide and 8 wide cars. And 4 wide, of course. And the plan is that it is going to lead all the way to the entrance of the facility, which I marked out with this little 8x8 grill tile. Also a random little gray 2x2 pieces. Over there, I have the fence marked out for the SCP Foundation because, of course, we don't want the public getting in. So it's kind of, again, with that feel of Area 51, only it's the SCP Foundation. So far, I only have 2, but I'm planning on a whole fence around this entire area. So that's my plan, and it's going to have barbed wire on it. And yeah. And right here we just have a few little just plant life elements that I just decided add here. Really like the detail that I made with this little seaweed piece. Kind of wish that they made it in this, what is that color? Sand green? Yeah, I think that's sand green. And this sand green color to make it look a little bit more deserty. But, I mean, I think it looks fine. I mean, it doesn't really take away from the dead desert look. I think it's fine. And over there we have a couple of little bushes. I don't really know what these pieces are called. I just call them leaf pieces. I'm pretty sure they're called leaf pieces. Anyway, and right there we have the start of what is going to be a large little hill or dune type of thing. That is just for extra detail. But of course, it's not gonna hold itself up. That is why I have come up with an ingenious plan to use the LEGO Duplo system that will save me a bunch of bricks and will make this thing a whole lot sturdier, because at the moment it's not too sturdy, so it can just fall off at any moment, especially with my sister. There's almost a guarantee that she will at least try and break this. So it needs to be sturdy. So I'm gonna use the LEGO Duplo and LEGO connection. And if you wonder how that works, let me just try and find a brick for demonstration. So here we have a regular LEGO brick. And right here, we have a LEGO Duplo brick. What happens when you put these two together? A connection. So this is a very, very useful method if you don't want to waste all your bricks on your support. You can just do something like this. Oh, also plates go well on the bottom, so you can connect them to that. As you can see, it's not gonna fall off. It's very sturdy as well. So you can just do this 1x2 brick piece, place it right there, and voila, instantaneous good structure. And look now, I can barely take it apart. So this is a very, very good method if you want to do something like this. Also, another thing I wanted to mention but forgot is a little detail that I added to this little hill. Just for the sake of realism, there we have a 1x2 brick piece in this pale tan color. Just to make it look like sandstone is, revealed by the sand, if you will. But I just added that in there just for the sake of realism, and I think I really like it. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, according to YouTube analytics, only 1% of you guys that watch my videos are actually subscribed. And that is just insane. Like, where are you all, guys? right? 99% of you have not hit that subscribe button. We need to lower that number down. Alright guys, and put the number of subscribed up. So please hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this video. If you want to see me actually complete this diorama of the SCP Foundation, because as of today, no one has ever created the SCP Foundation in LEGO. So hit the subscribe button and I'll do my best to keep it together and finish this diorama. But that's all for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.